We're Demon Fencing and I'm vice captain.
And I'm kind of vice captain as well because we share it, but yeah. Shocking. Can you remember the score? No, it wasn't that bad actually. It was about, they doubled our points though, didn't they?
Yeah.
But this year we're ready to smash them because we think we've got a pretty good team.
Last year we had a bit of a thin women's team. This year we've doubled it, so.
Well, I think we've got a pretty good chance there. Basically with fencing you've got 3 different weapons and obviously they're split between men's and women's, but we're quietly confident about what weapons would you say?
Oh, épée.
Épée and foil.
Épée and foil will be there.
Men's foil, we've got a pretty badass team for that. All of the leg work really. I think all of our muscles.
Major footwork sessions. Yeah. Just walking up and down, it really hurts.
Basically with fencing, a lot of it's in your footwork because obviously you've got to think that you've got to go backwards and forwards sort of like really quick, but you've got to be controlled as well. So you're not sort of putting your weight too far forward that you're kind of going to not be able to stop yourself and trip up. So our coach has been getting us to do horrific like full lunges from one end of the hall to the other end of the hall and holding in positions where the next day I've struggled to walk upstairs is the easiest way of putting it.
Shaky legs.
Shaky legs, yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Should we pick one for each sword? For male and female?
Got it. I think for men's foil, I'd choose Will Moss. He's the guy that sort of founded our club. He's been doing it since he was as I'd say, a wee nipper. So he's really good, and we're quietly confident that he's going to smash it this year.
For women's foil, we've got it's a 3rd year, but she's only just started. Her name's Katrina, and she's picked up 4 really well. She's quite delicate when she fences, but it's good. Looking forward to seeing her win.
Mm-hmm. And men's sabre, we've got a guy on our team called Ryan. He's our treasurer. He's probably the best sabrer, so he's been really good at helping sort of like a lot of the new people that have picked up that weapon get into the sport. But yeah, we're confident about him as well on that one. And then men's épée.
Men's épée, we've got a really good team this year. It's full of 3rd years who've been doing it for quite a long time. But there is one guy named Leonardo who has been doing it for about 8 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, no one can beat him yet.
So he's not only got the name, he's got the skills as well. There you go.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, where else do you get to see sort of like intense sword fighting and people running at each other, screaming, stabbing? No, it is really good. It's a good spectator sport. I think probably the good thing is as well, because you only have sort of like 2 people on a piece at a time, is that you get quite close to the action. So you're not going to be sat, ages away from sort of like a field, for example.
Yeah,
you get to see it right in front of your face.
It's quite easy to follow the points because it's very sort of hit and miss. And it's a bit of fun. We're quite a light-hearted team, especially in comparison to this team. They're a very serious fencing team, very upper class in comparison to us. We're a bit like, we're the fun unit.
Yeah, we've got the element of seriousness because obviously we are really competitive and want to win, but at the same time we know not to take ourselves too seriously. And actually the whole thing about this is actually having a lot of fun, and that's what we said with Varsity as well, is that we want to get sort of give the chance for some people that have never competed before as well, the opportunity to do that. So they're in with some really good fencers, but actually everyone has a great laugh, and we see it as a bit of a sort of like a massive team building exercise really.